Okay, so here we have it. We have our drum head with the lacing all stitched all the way around in the pattern that I explained to you earlier. And we have one end coming out this way, one end coming out that way. So what we're going to do, this is the inside, this is the head of the drum. We're going to take our hoop, place the hide on the hoop, and and we need the lacing to go around the outside of the hoop, like a hat, all the way around. So we need the lacing to be plenty of looseness to it so we can stretch the drum head over the top of the hoop all the way around. Nice. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. So we've got the beginnings of what looks like a drum. Look at that. Looks very nice. You want the even it out so you have the lacing, the distance between the lacing and the drum head much as even as you can all the way around. So there you go. So there's the beginning. Sun's coming out. It's a nice day. Let me get a little more comfortable. So we have the lacing strung all the way around the edge of the drum. Now we're going to pull this lacing tight right here at these two, where they two come together all the way around the drum. We're going to pull it tight. So we're going to tighten it up onto the hoop. Tighten it up onto the hoop with these two ends, just like you would do your lacing of your shoestrings. Pulling it tight, both sides. Just give a double check that, like right there, it's sort of going too close to the edge of the hoop. So I want to make sure that it's not too far up there to come off of the hoop. And then I'm going to just tie a knot. This is a method that I've kind of picked up along the way. It's different than what I started off doing in 1997, but I believe it's a little more traditional. There are many different methods for making a drum. This method is the method that I now prefer, using all the materials of the animal. In this case, it's horse and elk. So the lacing right now is elk, and I just used elk because that's what I had already cut. Cutting the hide can take some time. So there's the beginning of a nice drum head. Now the next step is we will be lacing. Get to the other end of my lace. Okay, there's a knot. This is where it's coming from. You're going to count around. You're going to go across the drum. Since there's 16 of these double holes, we're going to number 8. That's halfway across. We're going to slide the lacing underneath one of these spaces, as so, and pull it through all the way to the knot. There you go. So that's one of the directions. So we're going to do the four directions, or 2 directions actually that way. And I'm going to untwist it because I'm a perfectionist. I like my things kind of untwisted and straight. If you like it twisted, then by all means, twisted is okay for you. I like mine a little untwisted. So I'm untwisting it a little bit. And now we're going to pull it tight. I'm pulling it tight. And then I'm going to go to the middle and actually go under the middle and go across to number 4 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I may need to slide it under with a utensil such as a scissor, although something less sharp would probably be better. Pulling that through. Now this is where we get the 4 directions going, and but we need to anchor the middle kind of with this one as we do the 4 directions. So we're just going to hold it there with this small end as we go across to the other side. We don't want to tighten it up yet. Go across to this side to number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Going down. I'm going to slide it under with my scissor. If you have a screwdriver, that might be better. Or I also use needle nose pliers. Okay. Pulling it through. Now I will have 4 directions once I anchor it in the center. I just want to untwist this side. The 4 directions. I'm going to hold that here with that. And let's see where we are here. I'm going to pull that tight. Because tight as a drum, as they say, is the truth. It wants to be tight. It wants to be tight. Okay, so now I'm holding it in the middle. I'm going to tie a knot with my short end and my long end together. You can't get really tight right now until the 4 directions are anchored in place. I'm anchoring them with just a regular square knot. Hopefully square knot. There you have the beginnings of the drum. Now the next thing we're going to do from here on is continually going back and forth with the lace, which I will now demonstrate again. So you find the end of the lace. 1, 2, 1, 2. So now we have 3 in between, so 2 is the middle. I want to slide that under, pull it through. Now that I've got it anchored in the middle, I can really get into my tightening process. I want to straighten out the hide, tighten it, go across to the other side. You want to be sure that you're not pulling the hide off of the hoop as you do this, so you need to pay attention. Pay attention to every step of the way that you are doing. It's going across, this is going across the middle, from this side, across to this side, pull it tight, and there we have the beginnings of a drum. So I'm going to continue going back and forth in that manner as I make the rest of the drum, and we'll follow up with you in a minute.